So you're thinking about moving to Middle Tennessee and specifically the Thames Ford Lake area. This call is for you. Hi, my name is Vicki Williams, broker of the Willow Group eXp Realty, and my team and I help people just like you relocate to beautiful Middle Tennessee every week, and we'd love to help you next. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop new content. Today's video is going to be focusing on Thames Ford Lake. I'm going to take you to my computer, share a little map, tell you a few fun facts about Thames Ford Lake, and even at the end, a little snippet of what's happening in our real estate market. So let's dive in. Okay, welcome to my map. Let's get started. So the Thames Ford Lake area is located just north of the Alabama border. It is almost directly due south of Nashville and just a little northwest of Chattanooga. Also, Huntsville, Alabama is super close to Thames Ford Lake. So we're in a nice area to be able to get to 3 major metropolitan cities within a little bit of time, an hour and 30 minutes maybe to Nashville. Okay, so let's get a little closer in and dive into the Thames Ford Lake area. So Thames Ford Lake is actually bordered by 5 cities. We've got Winchester and Decker, Estill Springs, Tullahoma, and Lynchburg. And it borders 2 different counties. It is in Moore County and in Franklin County. Thames Ford Lake is approximately 10,000 acres, and it has over 250 miles of shoreline. It is a very popular place not only to boat and fish, but it's also a popular place to swim. Yes, we get that question a lot. Can you swim in Thames Ford Lake? And the answer is yes. Thames Ford Lake is home to 4 different marinas, and you can rent a pontoon boat, a fishing boat, rafts, floats, etc. And you can dine and drink and have a great time at some of these marinas. My favorite marina to visit is actually the Thames Ford State Park Marina. And while we're talking about Thames Ford State Park, let's touch on that real quick. So Thames Ford State Park was actually established in 1978, and it has 6 little islands on the lake where you can go and do some primitive camping. You can go exploring, and the only way to get to those islands is, you guessed it, by boat, canoe, kayak, etc. Now, the lake itself, as I think I've already said, is over 10,000 square feet, which is like 17 square miles, I believe, with over 250 miles of shoreline. So there is a ton of exploring and fun excitement to be had at Thames Ford Lake. A couple of quick facts. I've already mentioned that you can swim there. It's very popular for the bass fishing. The deepest part of the lake is around 150 feet. And the water temperature in the heat of the summer can get up to about 86 degrees. So very comfortable water temperature for swimming and having fun in the water. Now, there's an old rumor, and I'm going to tell you it's true, that a city is buried under Thames Ford Lake. And yes, the old city of Awalt actually flooded, and the streets of Awalt are actually now some streets that lead down to the marinas. So there is an old town that did flood where Thames Ford Lake now stands. So how did Thames Ford Lake come about? Well, it was actually created by damming up the Elk River in the 1960s, and then they filled the lake in 1971. So it is a man-made reservoir. That is true. That is how it came to be about. So I'd love for you to stay tuned, because in my next few minutes, I just want to touch a little bit about the real estate in those cities surrounding Thames Ford Lake. Just going over today the 2 larger cities in the Thames Ford Lake region that have the most turnover of real estate, and that would be Winchester and Tullahoma. So I'm going to start with Winchester. Winchester, this is the this is the year-to-date real estate snapshot as of August 2023. So if you're watching this video in the future and you want to know current fast stats, current local market updates, just reach out to me. I'm happy to provide those for you anytime. So as you can see, not a lot of inventory. August of 2023, only 34 new listings in Winchester versus 57 last year. Days on market are a little longer, 51 this past August, 30 last August. So let's take a look at the sales prices, guys, and let's actually look at the year to date compared to last year, 2022 year to date. So this year, the median sales price was $375, up 14%. And our average sales price is $512, up 13%. So as you can see, year to date, the Winchester area has had a nice, healthy appreciation compared to last year. We are seeing a little more motivation on sellers' ask price. Last year, they were receiving about 98.2%. This year, 96.3%. So they're giving up a few more dollars, maybe helping buyers with some closing costs, interest rate buy downs, etc. in this changing market we're in. And the days on market last year were 23 days on market. Year-to-date average this year, 54 days. So homes are sitting on the market a little longer this year, but look at that great appreciation. So if you're wondering if this is a healthy market to invest in, the answer is yes. And if you're considering selling your home, as you can see, you probably have a good little bit of equity in it if you purchased in the last couple of years as well. Now let's take a look at Tullahoma. Tullahoma is the other larger city of the 5 in the Thames Ford Lake immediate area. So Tullahoma, year to date, August 2023, we have 354 new listings versus 492 last year. So our inventory has declined. Days on market is up 16 to 42. And again, our home prices in Tullahoma, not as solid year to date as Winchester. Gone down just slightly, but if you look at August compared to last August, just the month of August, we've seen a 17.5% increase in median and a 15% increase in average. Now again, we're seeing a little bit more motivation in list price to sales price ratio, 99% last year compared to 97.9% this year. So Tullahoma and Winchester, affordable homes. Tullahoma, a little bit more affordability because you're just a smidge further off that lake than some of those Winchester homes are. So you can definitely buy a very nice 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom ranch home on a good sized lot, quarter acre, third of an acre for around $300,000 or less in Tullahoma right now. So if you're interested, please feel free to reach out to me. My number is below. And all of my contact information, in fact, is in the comments. I'd love the chance to speak with you, see what you're looking for, and see how my team and I can help you relocate to Middle Tennessee. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.